Victory Day ceasefire on the Ukrainian front has come to its end. In reality, another temporary truce unilaterally declared by Moscow failed, resulting in only a minor reduction of hostilities in certain areas. The Russian military recorded over 14,000 violations during the 3-day period. In its turn, Kiev, which ignored all the previous truces, demanded a month-long ceasefire to begin on May 12th. Such a lengthy pause would clearly benefit Ukraine's exhausted forces rather than serve as a genuine step towards peace. Despite Ukrainian provocations, the Kremlin took a significant step towards peace by proposing direct, unconditional negotiations in Istanbul. After some political maneuvering, Zelensky stated that he would wait for the Russian president in Turkey. However, the possible negotiations face new threats as Zelensky spins around like a pan. His declaration contradicts Zelensky's own decree from September 2022, which banned any negotiations with Putin. Given this, Zelensky's sudden readiness for talks appears more like a media stunt than a sincere gesture. It is unlikely that the Russian president himself will visit Istanbul for Zelensky's comedy show, as Moscow would send a high-ranking delegation according to diplomatic norms. Meanwhile, it's May 12th. Russia predictably ignored Kiev's ultimatum of a prolonged ceasefire. The war continues. Following the end of the truce, Russian forces have made notable advances in Donbass. Their breakthrough in the Konstantinovka direction allowed troops to enter Romanovka. With simultaneous advances on the western flank near Alexandropol, they trapped a large Ukrainian garrison in a tactical encirclement. Further south, the Russian army is pushing toward the Dnipropetrovsk region, facing stiff resistance from Ukrainian drones attempting to disrupt supply lines. Preliminary field reports confirm the liberation of Nova Alexandrovka, with clashes approaching Nova Nikilovka, located on the regional border. These developments are reshaping the logistical and operational dynamics in the entire direction. Additionally, the Russian Vostok grouping is advancing on the streets of the fortified Ukrainian stronghold of Bogatyr, threatening to dismantle a major defensive line. On the Russian border, Ukraine's second offensive in the Kursk region has faltered. Launched on May 3rd, Kiev aimed to seize a foothold on Russian soil by May 9th, potentially using it as leverage in future negotiations. However, Ukrainian advanced units suffered heavy losses, at least 2,000 troops and dozens of vehicles, including NATO tanks, without any gains on the ground. Although the intensity of attacks has decreased since May 9th, Ukrainian snipers and FPV drones remain active. Assault groups on quad bikes are probing Russian defenses near Tekhino, though Russian fighters are actively hunting them down. As the conflict grinds on, the prospects for meaningful negotiations remain uncertain, with both sides entrenched in their positions and the battlefield situation evolving rapidly.